Hey everyone, welcome back to Flexify 2, your Job Search Evolve podcast. I'm your host Trina, and today we're delivering on last week's promise while also diving into some breaking job market news you need to know about. Before we jump into those follow-up templates I promised you, let's talk about what's happening in the job market right now. Because honestly, things are wild out there, and you need to adjust your strategy accordingly. According to recent data, we're seeing massive changes in the federal workforce. About 30,000 federal workers have been laid off since the start of the year, affecting everything from the education department to FEMA. But here's the thing, while government jobs are shrinking, the private sector hiring remains resilient. The unemployment rate is sitting at about 4%, and here's something interesting. The labor market is actually facing a talent shortage. This means if you play your cards right, you've got leverage. This brings me to today's main topic, turning those coffee chats into actual job offers. The timing couldn't be better because with all of these changes, your network is more valuable than ever. Let's break down the perfect follow-up sequence. 1 hour after the coffee chat, send a thank you email. This isn't just any thank you note. Here's a template. The subject line, thanks for the insightful chat about, and indicate the specific topic that you all discussed. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me this morning. Your insights about, and indicate the specific project or challenge that they mentioned, really got me thinking, especially the part about, and indicate any specific details that they share. I'll definitely check out the resource that they mentioned, and will let you know what I learned. Thanks again, Trina. Days 2 through 3 is the value add follow-up. This is where most people drop the ball. Don't just disappear, add value. Here's your template. Subject line should be thought of you, and then indicate a relevant article or resource. I came across this article or resource about, indicate the topic you discussed at the coffee chat, and immediately thought of our conversation, especially given your interest in a specific aspect that you all discussed during the coffee chat. Next, enter 1 to 2 sentences about why you think they'd find it valuable. Hope you find this useful. Best, Trina. Now we're at week 2, and this brings about the update email. This is where you show you actually took their advice. Subject line should be quick update, took your advice. I wanted to share that I followed your suggestion about and indicate the specific advice that the person gave. Then create 2 to 3 sentences about what you did and what you learned. Thanks again for pointing me in this direction. Best, Trina. Now let's talk timing. With all these government layoffs and market shifts, you might be tempted to rush things. Don't. Here's why. Studies show that the labor market remains strong, with 143,000 new jobs added just last month. This jobs data triggered a market rally, with small cap stocks outperforming large caps by nearly 2 percentage points, as investors bet on continued domestic economic growth despite global uncertainties. My best friend had a coffee chat with someone at a tech company right when they announced layoffs. Instead of backing off, she stayed in touch, following these templates. 3 months later, when they started hiring again, my best friend was one of the first groups of people called. Here's what makes these templates work. They're specific to your conversation. They add value without asking for anything. They keep you top of mind without being pushy, and they demonstrate that you're actually implementing the advice. One crucial note, never copy these templates word for word. Use them as inspiration for structure, but make your messages authentically yours. People can smell a copied template from a mile away. Now, with all these changes happening in the job market, here's how to adapt these templates. For government jobs, focus on departments that are growing or stable. Recent reports show that while some agencies are shrinking, others are expanding. For private sector, the 3 hottest industries right now are healthcare, engineering, and finance. Tailor your follow-ups accordingly. Your homework this week. Review any coffee chat notes from last month. Send at least 1 follow-up using these templates, and research 3 growing departments or companies for your next outreach. Remember, in times of change, your network isn't just helpful, it's essential. These templates aren't just about being polite, they're about building relationships that last through market ups and downs. Next week, we're talking about the productivity trap, why working smarter is killing your soul. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. This is Trina signing off. Until next week, stay strategic, stay connected, and remember, your next opportunity might just be one follow-up away.